Alright, it's time for another night of Animal Crossing New Horizons. I think that's what we got going on. Live, feeling good, checking audio, as usual. Oh. Of course, there's no audio playing in the background, so there's no way of actually knowing. I could have started the stream like 40 seconds later, but what's the fun in that? Alright, should be here. Good, we're good to go. Sick. Good evening, everyone. Looks like we're got everything running nice and smooth. It's gonna be a good night of Animal Crossing. Got a visitor at the campsite. Ooh, if we're lucky, we can get rid of Genji. Genji's who we're looking to get rid of. And I need a what do I call it? A lazy villager to replace Genji. I hate Genji. Never liked them. Alright, so fingers crossed that's something good we could actually do. But my main goal for today is just to catch a stringfish. It's the last fish that I need to catch for the museum. And after that, all I need to do is finish up the art museum, and then my whole museum is done. So that would be good. It's been a long enough time. So I think I sold like a couple flowers, a couple trees, just the 448 bells. Right. So we'll start this off. Just the most basic chores. Get them out of the way. Oh, Rio got me some furniture. I wonder what it is. And then this fake scary painting, which I'll just throw into storage. Alright, what'd she get me? A cute floor lamp. Alright. Just throw those in here right away. Wait, what time is it? Okay, I got 20 minutes to get into the Label Sisters. I haven't been into their place for quite some time. And I think I've got a couple, yeah, I've got some Taylor tickets right there. Good. Oh yeah, and I've got... I always forget what they're called. Whirroid. What are they called? Gyroid. Might as well catch this while I'm here, if I can reach it. Too far. Alright. Let's see what the Able Sisters have for us. I mean, it's rare that it's going to be anything. Although, you know what? I kind of like the sweater and hat combo here. I'll probably just grab that. Let's get the summer sweater. Maybe. Yeah, let's use it. Use a ticket. I like how this mannequin is wearing a sweatshirt and shorts. And you know what? I am gonna get the matching hat. I'm not gonna use the ticket. I'm just gonna use my bells. Let's see what else they got. All right. Oh, I could get the black one. I'll get the black one too. Oh, it means there's probably a black cap. Oh, there it is. Nice. Alright, I'm happy with that. Wear it out. Nice. Thanks, Mabel. My little corduroy pants don't seem to work with this, so let's just swap those out. Probably just end up keeping it all black. Why not? It's my normal get up anyway, even though I'm wearing a blue shirt today. Look at that. Alright. Nah. Jeans? Jeans are kind of doing it. The blue jeans, nah. The blue jeans don't look good. Wear shorts like the guy in the mannequin. It's actually not that bad. Busted. You know, I think I like the plain. We'll do that. Kind of wish there was, like, I don't need sunglasses or something, but I wish I could wear a scarf or something. Alright, let's see what the twins got from me. Oh, we got Coco in here. What's up, Coco? There are not enough items in here for you to search for a bargain. There's nothing in here. Like, let's just get out. Out of curiosity, I don't have any turnips, but let's see if we have randomly good turnip prices. Nope. Alright, that's fine. I'd have been conflicted if I did have good turnip prices anyway, so that's fine. This light snow, oh it is given watering my flowers, so I guess actually that's less convenient than it seems. All my flowers are in good shape, now I'm gonna have too many. Alright. Oh, Kix is here. That's okay, Kix. Ooh, get the pink case. Ooh, and the red sword. For sure I want that. I'm buying. I'll get the pink case too. Yeah, I'm buying. I'm really gonna need to clean out my inventory, or my storage. I got the maximum amount, and I'm still just about maxed it out. I think I'm like 100 away. Nope, I'm out of here. Let's see what we got. Alright. Dirty tank. I think I got plenty of those, but see what happens, see what we can do with it. 3 days in a row, 100 miles. Nothing. I mean, it's rare that there's something I need. Spring blossoms, though. I think I've got this, but let's just double check real quick. I've got the ACNH guide app to help me out with these choices. So spring blossoms. Yeah, I already got this. Oh, we finally have some seasonal stuff. I think I already have this, but football rug, I don't think so. Alright, let's get out of here. I did finally decide to take all the stuff off the floor on my island to bring myself back up to 5 stars. That's all. I mean, it's a 5-star island for sure, but I just kind of liked having money on my ground in a little area, but now I'm back up to 5 stars, so I don't really know why, but I don't know. Felt weird just being 4 stars. What's the latest, Antonio? Spend extra time warming up. Alright. Good for you. Oh, perfect. I never see him over here. Seeing him early on is good. I usually end up seeing him after I've walked my entire island. Yeah, man, no problem. I'll find all your pieces. That's great. I'll find them, don't worry. Oh, okay. Don't worry about it. Let's be honest, they're gonna find me. I'm not really gonna be looking for them. Get another one of these. Ooh, what did I use? Oh, my Taylor tickets, of course. Let's drop some stuff off. All of this stuff. Don't need any of it. All I'm really doing right here is looking for fossils, even though I'm completely got all my fossils. I've got too many fossils. But I'm just gonna be I hate having them in the ground. It just makes me feel like my island's dirty when I've got my fossils just laying about. So that's why I do my rounds. I don't need to, but I must. It's definitely, yeah, I see the gift. Let's see. Will it work right here? Nope, didn't think so. Oh well. Not too bothered by it. Just checking behind the trees here for some fossils or gyroid or something. Alright, they're more likely to be over here though. Nothing. Oh, there's one. See, these guys usually end up giving something. Oh, there it is. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. That's it. I don't need anything more from you. Alright, nothing else over in this area, so let's cut across. What? I just noticed that my little corner here is, it's been scratched away. I wonder how long it's been messed up like that. Spray on ground. Alright, fixed. Yeah, I wonder how long ago I messed that thing up. Alright, let's see. It's another place where there could be a lot of fossils. What, I got 3 already? 2? Just 2. I like the winter version of this song with the bells, or yeah, it's like bells playing at the same time. It's nice, good touch. Oh yeah, let's see who we have. Campsite. Drum roll, it's a good lazy villager. No, this guy's a no. He's gonna be grumpy, right? Oh, he is a lazy villager. No way, though. Alright, I gotta look at this. This guy's a lazy villager? I don't know how I feel about him. So let's check the old rankings. ECNH tier list. I don't like his face that much, but I've never had a bear, and I'd rather have him than Genji. No. Okay, so what's his name? Nate. Pretty plain name. Nah, I feel like I could do better than him, but you know what? Let's just see. Let's see how it goes. Oh, he forgot his TV. Alright. Tiny shades. That sounds cool. I could use some tiny shades. Nah. Let's just play. I'm just gonna hit the first thing anyway. It's red. Oh, I saw his little eyes. It's black. Damn. Alright. I do want to see if he will... come and replace Genji. Because if he says that the first time... Yeah, I'll play a game. If he says the first time when... seeing if he wants to come to the island, that he wants to replace Genji, then it will be a yes. Otherwise, no. Heart. Heart. Great. I didn't need that. Keep on asking. What? I mean, I'll take your hat, but... Aw, damn. Yeah, I get it. Alright, just because I want it... Oh wait, I'll just do red. That's easy. Red! Alright. This guy's just giving me shit. Not bad. I do like that he just has a little donut on a stick. That's a good touch. Jelly maps? You can live here. What? Your bugs back home. Dude, we got plenty of bugs here. You should see all the bugs here. Come check out the museum. Move here. Moving is hard. Okay, sure, why not? Alright, I usually pick the first one, but I got hearts twice in a row, so I'm gonna try spade, and I don't know how I feel about it. If it's heart, I'm gonna be pissed. Fuck. It's diamond. I win, so I won't be moving. Okay. If I keep bothering you, eventually you decide you want to move. I'm not gonna help you move home, dude. So let's make it a reality. Come on. A bug family. Come on, man. They'll stay there. Come live here. Alright, I'm just doing my usual tactic of just hitting the first option, which is usually just heart. Heart. Spade. F. Keep on going. Just move here, buddy. I'm gonna keep on hitting the button until you decide you're gonna move here, so. Should have brought snacks. I guess crunching into the microphone isn't really good streaming etiquette. I could use some snacks. I wonder what's a good streaming snack. Like, what's something that won't crunch? Like, I just had marshmallows. You could eat marshmallows on stream, right? Of course, I want like Cheetos. I want like a whole bag of Cheetos or chips and dip. A sucker for some chips and dip. Oh my god, dude. Just like, come on. I just want one. I'm just trying to get like good luck one time. Oh, he's even said marshmallow. I'm just trying to get good luck one time so I can leave. I just want to see if he will replace Genji. Bro. Just, you're taking forever, man. Let's make it a reality. Come live here. I'm still gonna hit hard. Give me a heart. Give me a heart. Fuck. I mean, this is taking forever, but I mean, what else am I gonna do? What am I here for? My main event is searching for a stringfish, which could take like forever. I need to like get fish bait anyway, so like this is gonna be I don't know, might not even get it, but if I could get a bonus of kicking out Genji, it would make it completely worth it. Come on, man. Oh, let's play a game. Heart, 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 heart. I think it's a heart. Oh, it's red. It's red. It's fucking black? Are you kidding me? Unreal. Come on, man. Pickle chips. Yeah. Oh, oh, let's see. Move here. I am. I'm inviting you again. Red, red, red. Heart, heart, heart. Drum roll. Heart, heart, heart. Alright. Alright. Now kick out Genji, and this will be completely worth it. You can bring all your bugs, man. I got even more here if you need it. Alright. And if he doesn't say Genji, then we're out, so... Good. Go for it. Ask someone. Absolutely not. No. Nope. No Marina. Yeah. You can go home and pack down your tent on your own. I'm not helping you. Good luck. Good riddance. See ya. Wasn't worth it. I guess I didn't need to be so mean to him. He'll never know. Alright, so we're still looking for 2 more fossils. Oh, here's our glowing spot. What do we even call that? Our bell hole? What do I call that? Oh, I think I could probably get another coffee from the roost when I finally go to the museum. Oh, there's a man, I'm not gonna be able to reach this little ghost part here. Oh, come on, man. Too far. Come back. You F. Yes, come back. What? I can't believe that's the first one I found. Have I just, like, missed them? Already checked over here, right? Yes, I absolutely did. Ba-dum-bum. Alright, we got another one. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to build a snowman over here. I just don't really have enough room for snowmen, like, on my island, except for, like, by the like farm area. So that's all 4. Okay, good. It's definitely good. Alright, let's whack some rocks. Come on. Okay. the goal here is to get 1 gold piece. Just 1. That'd be nice. Not gonna happen. Okay, we're on the money rock and we got a bad alignment. See? Not gonna get this last one. Bummer. Ooh, and we lost the shovel. Load that sucker up. Honestly, probably moments away from drinking that coffee, so put that on deck. Come on, give me some gold. We'll see. Okay, last shot. Millipede, centipede, whatever. Both are gross. No gold. And the only one that we didn't get all 8 hits on was the money rock, so we call that a fail. There's a present floating around somewhere. Where you at? Oh, you're coming this way. That's good. It's coming. Switch to this now. Okay, let's do it. Alright, see what we got. I can't believe I only have 1 wisp piece. High chair. Who needs it? Now we check the beach. Oh, and we're going slowly so we can start gathering clams. But also I need to plant a money tree. Alright, let's pick this up. Looking for clams. Oh, what's up, Marshall? Top of the evening. Alright, another one. I mean, I'm gonna need like dozens of these things, so... I mean, yesterday, I was just like sitting on the couch playing this, and I had like a podcast on. I was just listening to the podcast and mindlessly walking the beach. So I don't know what I'm gonna do if I'm like actually the one that's supposedly providing the entertainment, because I don't have podcast material. Oh yeah, let me back up real quick and plant this tree. This is always a good spot. I'll use this, my last coffee. Chug it. Is that good shit? can't believe I still only have one wisp piece. Where are these guys at? Am I just like straight up blind missing them? Okay, there's one. I probably am just missing it. Come on. What's up, Gonzo? What's up, Jabroni? Don't want to hit you, man. Let me just dig this area real quick. Get my clam. Oh, there's Rio. Ooh, heavy metal singer. Very appropriate in front of my concert hall here. You could be a heavy metal singer. She'd be a badass heavy metal singer. She kind of has like a Kiss thing going on with like the face makeup. Face paint. I can't believe I'm gonna have to search around this island again for wisp pieces. I ate that fashion. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what I did. Oh, are you talking about the hat and sweater combo? Yeah. The Able sisters had it on display and I couldn't resist. Alright. I'm gonna drop this or get my fossils assessed. Then I gotta look for this the pieces of wisp. It fits you? Appreciate that. You know, gotta keep warm. No. Northern hemisphere is under a cold spell. This is fossils. I mean, that's really... Oh, I have a full, almost full pocket here. You got a green one? I bought the blue one too. The blue and black are my colors. I got blue and black in most, I don't know, color sets. But I do have a tendency to just go gray and black. Gray and black is just what I go for. I don't know. It's just a remnant of my younger days. No color. I mean, I got black hat, a little spark of yeah, party colors, gray and black. All right. Okay, so let's just open this up real quick. See what we got. Shell stool. Of course, I already have that. Put this away. Drop my stuff off, and I gotta get those. That wisp. He's around here somewhere. I know it. I knows it. Put something away. Put everything away. Almost. Yeah, I'm gonna even put the manila clams away, even though I'm gonna have to go in and get those processed soon anyway. I'll do that all at one time. Alright. Now, current hunt is wisp. Wisp, wisp, wisp. You restarted your island. You need 5 ingots. Man, if what you need is just iron, man. If you want, I can open up my island and you can come visit. I'm okay with that. I am gonna block it off though. If you need, I can get you iron. I ain't got a problem with that. I got so much iron I don't know what to deal with. You don't have online membership. Well, find those rocks, get those rocks, and keep on whacking them because, and hell, like, there's no shame in time traveling. I think a lot of people think that, hey, that's cheating, but this game is whatever you want to do with it. Like, if you want to time travel, just whack some rocks, spend your whole day hitting rocks. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Here we go. Yeah, I think time traveling is totally fine. I definitely... How do I time travel? What you do is you will go to your system set. So what you'll first do is you'll close out Animal Crossing, and then you'll go to System Settings, go all the way down to System, and then Date and Time, and then you will desynchronize synchronizing clock, turn that to off, and then you'll change the date and time to tomorrow's date, and then boot back up. Well, hold on, make sure I do this. I want to keep it where it is right now. And then once you change it to tomorrow's date, then load back up Animal Crossing, and then it'll basically think that you are in tomorrow. So anything that you did today, like, restarts. So if you hit all 6 of your rocks, now you can hit all your rocks again, and then save the game, quit out again, and keep on repeating. So yeah, so if what you need are iron ingots, just do it like that. The only risk you take when doing that is if you buy turnips. And if you haven't gotten your oh, you said you already restarted your island, so yeah, if you're making the shop, I don't think you even have Daisy coming to your island to sell turnips yet, so you are really not risking anything. I think that's the only thing, because if you have turnips on your island and you time travel, they'll rot, so you just like lose all that money. But that's like honestly not even that big of a deal, unless you spent all your money on them. So I definitely recommend time traveling. You could play the game slowly, which is totally valid, and probably the intended way. But time traveling is just helps you get little things done like that. Like if all you're like is, oh, I just want to get my shop done, then yeah, just get the shop done, and that way you'll be able to go on and enjoy your life and enjoy your island a little bit more. Yeah, totally. I hope that helps. And like, if you forget what I said, just hop on like YouTube, because somebody will be able to walk you through it. It's fairly straightforward. But yeah, especially if you can't hop on the Nintendo Online, which is admittedly overrated. And yeah, you have a way to enjoy the game at your own pace. Alright, get that gyroid watered. Now I still am looking for one more wisp. Let's see where I can get them. Could be anywhere. I don't know if there's any rhyme or reason to where these wisp pieces show up. I think I could just like eventually find them in the same spot I found a different one. Because I haven't been paying too close attention as I was just doing my chores and seeing what was around the island. But now I'm at the point where I should have seen something, right? Last one. And I was all excited because I saw Wisp at the beginning of my little run here, and now it's still taking a long time. Right, where are we going? You know what? I don't need to necessarily do that right now. I can come back and I can get my last wisp piece, but first thing I need to do is check out Hank's Island to get my art. Because the art, man, in terms of like filling up the museum, the art is just the hardest thing. It's so slow. You get a maximum of one piece a day, and most of the time they're all fake. My museum is so close to being full. Like the bugs, the fossils are all done. The bugs and fossils are all done. The sea creatures are all done. I just need one more fish. So that's like the theme of today's streams. I'm gonna try to get that string fish and then be done with fish. And then the last thing I'll need is all the art, and that's just so annoying, and it's gonna just take as much time as it needs. It's been, you know, nearly 4 years now. I cannot believe this game is nearly 4 years old. That is crazy. Ooh. This actually might be one I need real quick. So there's an app I use called ACNH Guide. So Animal Crossing New Horizons Guide. It helps me log all the pieces. You love fishing? I like fishing too, but now I gotta, like, there's like one specific spot on my island I need to fish, and I need to get a whole bunch of fishing bait to like do it effectively. So it's gonna take a little while. But yeah, tremendous statue. This one here is actually one that I need. Now I'm just gonna check online to make sure that this is not a fake. It looks like a good one though. Tremendous statue. I think this is the right one. Heck yeah, this looks like the right one. It's been a long time since I've gotten a new piece of art. That is a good deal. Very happy about that. Very, very happy about that. Yeah, fishing is definitely fun in this game. I do enjoy it. I'm toward the end of it, you know. After I finish the fishing, like finish catching all the fish, like what? Why would I ever need to fish again though? That's almost a little sad now that I think about it. Like, I guess there are the fishing tournaments, which I would do. I love collecting food. It's like a steak to me. You can just brag it off to people. It's like I love collecting food. It's like a steak to me. Yeah. It is like collecting. I think this game is just a collecting simulator. Gotcha. It's like a statue to me. You can just... Gotcha. Alright, so that was a very successful trip to Hank's Island. I'm ready to go to work. Alright, so now I'm going to go to the Paradise Planning and realistically, I won't need to do anything here. I could easily finish Paradise Planning, but there are like I think it's 4 different like villagers on my island that I have not gotten on my Paradise Planning, and that's all I'm looking for. I'm just gonna wander Paradise Planning, see if any of my old villagers are there. I think I need Cobb. They're around here somewhere. Cobb, Cole, Allie. I think I have Allie. Alright, so we'll see. Ooh, we got a little Anka here. Pete. It's not bad. It's not bad. My favorite food is the mooncakes. Do I have the mooncakes? I wonder. I actually don't recognize the mooncakes. Sort by alphabetical. It doesn't look like I have mooncakes. Dang. I am jealous. I got pancakes. Is that close enough? Mooncakes are definitely not a savory dish, right? It's definitely a sweet dish. Yeah, I don't have that one. Ooh, here's the bottle. Let's see. Orange hat. I already have orange hat. Okay. It's a collection on a. It's a collection on a date. Oh, so it's like a specific thing that you'd only get on a certain day? Okay, none of these visitors are the ones I need. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, bye! Oh, I see, a football rug. Actually, maybe I do have it then. Like in here somewhere. Would it be considered? That'd be weird if it was. Oh, I could just look it up here. Moon cake. I'm just to see if it'll show up like that. Yeah, I do have moon cakes. Hooray! That's great. Now I want sweets. I could really use some baked goods right now. I just like, if I were to snack on stream, what can I have? Mooncakes might be an item I can have. I just can't have chips. I love chips, and I can't have chips on stream. No, it doesn't look like any of these guys. Nah, none of them are coming. None of these are, not building a house for any of them. Alright, let's see if I can get a new recipe from Maddie. I don't think Maddie has ever given me a new recipe. Apple jelly? Of course I already know apple jelly. Anything you don't want on your island, I will take once I get an online membership. Hey, I mean, yeah, hit me up. My storage is almost full. One thing I could definitely say is I've got like so many fossils. I probably have the entire museum's worth of fossils that are just like sitting in my storage. And I don't know, I was thinking about throwing them up on the Nukozan, but it just takes so much time. But yeah, I have like all the fossils, like if you want them. And tons of extra recipes that I don't have, that I already learned, so Like all this stuff is just sitting, waiting for somebody to take them. Yeah, you could definitely take it. Yeah, just send me a message whenever you end up getting it, and I could hop on and drop it off. Like tons of stuff. Yeah, especially if you're rebuilding your island. I've talked to a few people about it. Like, a lot of people love rebuilding their island. I don't think I would like it. I feel like I would hit the button where I'm starting over, and then I just feel like, oh, I'm starting from scratch. So more power to you. Look at this Willy Wonka hat. I'm buying this hat. Yeah, I couldn't start over. I like my island too much. There are things that I could like change in my island to make it like, better. But I really like most of the things I've done to my island, and yeah, it's a stress for the items on the floor. Yeah, I agree. Like having items on the floor is just, I don't know, it gets annoying and stressful. So yeah, I don't really like that either. So I totally agree. Ooh, what's that thing? Like a mechanical arm? It's probably gonna cost too much. Yeah, way too much. I don't need a robot arm. Yeah, Sahara's the best. I like Sahara too. She talks so much though. I usually just try to buy all her stuff, and I feel like the interaction with her takes 10 minutes all on its own. Because I'm trying to buy the small rug, the medium rug, the large rug, and then like 2 more of the medium to get all the tickets. I feel like it ends up taking forever. But I do like Sahara, and I like her attitude. And I wish I could like visit Sahara on her island. Her rugs are so good. Yeah, she's all the good stuff. Also, like, rugs are super underrated. I wish you could place rugs outside. It's a bummer that you could only do it inside your house. But yeah, lot of rugs, lot of excess rugs. That's another thing. I got plenty of extra rugs for you if you want them. I want to go back. Let's go back. Let's find that last wisp piece, and then start fishing, I guess. They need to update the game. I don't know if they're going to update the game anymore. They said when version 2.0 came out that they were done. Like that was the end of their updating. So I don't know if maybe they will. But at this point, I'm not personally counting on it. If they do, that's going to be awesome, and I'm looking forward to it if they do. But I'm not gonna bank on it because I think they said that they're not updating it anymore. So I'd say tamper your expectations. But hey, like Nintendo has done crazier stuff, so yeah, it would be great to get a really solid update, but. At this stage, I am not gonna hold my breath for it. They were good for a long time with like very regular updates, but then like they just dropped it. No more. I'm not sure what the final update was. It could have been the Paradise Planning, like it could have been the last thing, but I'm not sure. Because it feels like there's so much more they could do with it. Like, I don't know. I'm looking forward to whenever, the next one comes out, be that, when the Switch 2 or like the new Nintendo console comes out or whenever. Like, I will probably buy the next Animal Crossing because it really is. Oh, it's such a time suck though. Like, there's so much time I put into this freaking game. And it really is. What's nice about it is it's not super competitive. So like, it's just Nike and Animal Crossing collab. All right, I'm on board. I'm on board. That'd be so cool. Could you imagine you could actually get like an entire like real wardrobe, like Nike stuff, like get some sick shoes, maybe some like tea and stuff that they would actually sell in real life. That would be very, very cool. Oh. Oh, that was my gold net. That's disappointing. Alright, how do I make a gold net? So I think I need a regular shovel, but damn, I can't believe my golden net just died. It's so disappointing. Gold nugget and a net. Alright, well that makes sense. I am disappointed that my gold net just died. Get something out. I don't even know if I've got a regular net in here. I probably have to make one. Oh, no, I'm good. And I gotta find that gold. See? Look at all of these fossils. Like, I just gotta get rid of them. Like, they're just taking up space in my inventory, so they're yours if you want them. Yeah, just brag. Hey, look at my Nike Pros with the green color. Yeah, that'd be sick. Definitely. That would be very, very cool. They should do something like that. They really should. What am I looking for? I'm looking for gold. Yeah, plenty of iron for you too if that day came. See, I just don't have enough gold though. That's what I really need, is just enough gold. Okay. Oh, I didn't need to push that back. Let's craft. Let's get my thing back. I should do a moon update. A moon update. What would you want in a moon update? Oh, like the total eclipse that's coming in April? That would be cool. They have a total eclipse in game. That would be very cool. Wait, what happened? Yeah, let's do it. Alright, here, Wisp. You can have them. You can visit the moon and meet aliens? That would be so cool. I wonder, like what's next for Animal Crossing? Could it be Animal Crossing in space? I think yes. And I think that would be amazing, and I think it could open up all sorts of different, villagers, or like, what could we call them if everybody's on space? Pioneers, like I think that would be awesome. Like Animal Crossing, but it's like space colonization. That would be super cool. I do love that idea. Something new. Operating room cart. Alright. Seems intense. I do love the idea of visiting the moon. That's an awesome idea. Alright, so let me sell this tree that's in my inventory real quick, so I can get everything cleared out. We could spam the Nintendo company about the idea. I would love to know that they're already working on something like that. Like, what is next? I mean, this game was obviously such a huge hit over the last few years that they're gonna need to do something big for the next one. So why not throw it in space, or give you the option to visit space? I think that would be super, super cool. I think that's a great idea. That's like like the most obvious way to make this series like even more grand. NASA X Animal Crossing. I love it. Just this. Just 240. That's cool. I'll take it. Okay. I'm just gonna catch this because after this, I'm catching no more snowflakes after this. It's just gonna be we're down to business pretty soon. Drop this off for the other villager. You're stressing about what? Alright. You're so close. One away. Oh, from the iron. It's coming. Have you been? Wait, did you try time traveling? And if so, how many days have you done? Are you playing it right now? Get something out. All right. Yeah, in the future. Yep. Oh, cool. I mean, if I were to say one thing, is that this game. You don't need to stress. Just, take it easy. Like, we'll make it. It'll happen. It's always a little bit of a bummer when, like, you're trying to get, like, a certain thing done and, just the RNG just prevents it from happening. But it's, it is what it is. And, just move at the game's pace. So much dialogue. Oh, with Isabel at the beginning, that is really annoying. I gotta agree with that. I love Isabel as much as the next guy, but at the beginning of the day, it's sometimes a little much. And Tom Nook. Is Tom saying a lot? I guess I don't really remember the beginning of the game that much. Oh yeah, because I guess if you don't have the shop yet, then yeah, I guess Isabel wouldn't even be there. Okay. Yeah, it's just Tom just talking, blabbing away. Alright, so now gotta be honest with you. I'm not sure how much excitement there is, because he's like, yeah, today is Monday. Not much is going on, but I'm still going to talk for about 20 minutes. Classic Tom. That is the other thing in this game. I wish you could skip past dialogue a lot quicker. I just find myself just hitting the button constantly, especially when like crafting and stuff like that. Like, I just want to make my fish bait, and I have to listen. I have to go through all these same dialogue options over and over and over. Like, there's definitely things that they could do, like quality of life things, to speed the game up. And I understand that the design of the game is to be sort of like a zen sort of just chill thing, but hey, like, I'm personally sometimes I just want to get a job done. Let me work, Tom. I feel that. I totally feel that. Oh, and it's even worse when like you're trying to work on like a certain area of your island and a villager just comes and like sits down in your way. Like, get out of my way. Can't you tell I'm working? Get all these clams because we really... I would love to be able to get this fish super early. I wake up and play Animal Crossing and Tom just keeps going and then I just shut the game because Tom won't be quiet. That is so funny. Tom, you're ruining the experience. Alright, let's see if I can get this guy. Is it a... let's see what we got. Alright, sturgeon. That's great. Who knew? Tom, move yourself. That's funny. Yeah, I have a tendency to not play this game until like it's very late at night and like all my villagers are already going to sleep. My shops are like this close to closing down and yeah, I just work at night most of the time. Even like sometimes I'll time travel just to be like during the day just so I can see what it's like during the day. And the music in this game is so good. Like even just hearing like the daytime, the morning music, like the 7 a.m. music is the 8 a.m. music actually is like the best. It's like so energetic. It's so good. But when I'm playing, I usually hear this music, which nothing wrong with it. But the 8 a.m. music is just so get up and go. Like I really dig the early morning music, but I am not an early morning person. It's just not me. So sometimes I'll just time travel to early morning. See what we get. They go to you and they're like, hello, hey. I'd be like, I don't want to talk to you right now. Move. Yeah, exactly. Like, get out of my way. I'm working. I'll talk to you when I got my time. Or they're like, hey, can we go to your house? Like, no. I don't have time to go to my house. If I wanted to go to my house, I would be in my house right now. Although, I say that, but I usually can't help myself. I'll just bring them to my house. And, like, nothing comes of it. There's no, like, achievement for it. But, I don't know. These little pixels on the screen are people too, right? No. There's another. Alright, how close are we to filling up this pocket here? Not that close. You know what? I could just throw that sturgeon into the. Just time travel. Yeah, I definitely could. Finally, you got it. You got the last one. Good for you. Congratulations. I'm glad that the time traveling helped out. That's super awesome. I'm glad I could help. Alright, put something away. Let's just store this sturgeon real quick. Uh-oh, what's Gonzo need? Hey, jabroni. Think about the goofy thing we say every time we meet up. You know, I've got a great camp idea. I don't remember the last time I heard him say that, but I think it's very funny. No, we're not changing that up. It's so silly. When did I make that? I've got a great app idea. Gonzo, it's especially funny coming from you. You've got the book of Animal Crossing, like a strategy guide. It's pretty cool. Like you got, like it tells you like all the fish and stuff and like when to get them. Ooh, speaking of fish and when to get them. Just because this guy's off the pier, let's see. Most likely it's sea bass, but hey, it's worth it. Ooh, what do we got? Nope, sea bass for sure. That's pretty cool. I definitely, I don't really think I've ever seen like the strategy guide. That's definitely got to be helpful. I feel like there's like 1,000 things to like research on this game. Oh man, like all the different, does it have like all the different items in it? Because I feel like that'd be a thick book. Although there's something so nice about having like a physical book. I haven't bought a strategy guide for a game in such a long time. Although a few years ago I bought the strategy guide for Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time for like Nintendo 64 because they've got it for the emulator here. But I bought it mostly for the water temple, but I haven't played that far. I haven't gotten so far to get to the water temple because it's just so frustrating. Legendarily frustrating game. Like 2 minutes I was playing Minecraft because I got bored. Yep. That'll happen, and yeah, that's the beautiful thing about Minecraft is you can do whatever you want. I'm very happy for you that you actually were able to get those last couple iron pieces and, you know, progressing the game forward. And, like, now if you want, you could just, like, go and time travel back to today's date. And, basically everybody pretends like nothing happened. Like, you died 5 times in rage quit. Another thing that'll happen with Minecraft. Yeah, I haven't played Minecraft in a long time, but I still watch like YouTubers that like do Minecraft challenges, like one chunk challenges and, you know, just stuff like that, different mod challenges, and I really appreciate that because it doesn't feel like it's for me anymore, but it's fun watching people who are like, if not good at it, maybe just entertaining people. I'm all about that. How far are we? We need 7 more. Oh no, we need 9 more because I gotta put these away. 1000-day hardcore survival ones. I've seen some of the hardcore ones and it is very impressive. There's a streamer I really like, or streamer, YouTuber, mostly YouTuber. Call Me Kevin, and he does a series that is it's one chunk, so it's like a 16 by 16 inch square that he does in hardcore mode. And I just think that's he's not even that good at the game, he's just like very entertaining, and I really appreciate that. Alright, well, it's good talking to you. Thanks for showing up and chatting with me, and I'm glad you're making your way through the game. Good luck on you know, your future things, and you know, hit me up when you have the online, because I'll give you whatever. I'm not picky. All right, have a good night. All right, put something away. We are getting rid of the sea bass and the rotary phone because we need more clams. Okay. decide? 9 more? Something like that. Alright, we're gonna find these last couple clams. Then I think I'm gonna just like immediately go and try to catch some fish. So I don't know what will be most effective, because who knows, I could catch it right away, or I could use all of these and not even get a big shadow. Impossible to tell. Oop. We have hit 11 o'clock. There it is. That is part of the problem with this game, because there's a chime that goes off every hour. It really keeps you aware of how much time you're spending in the game. Alright, another one right in front of me. Take it. I will take it. Okay, this is a good little section here. It looks like we're getting some atmospheric distortion. Is it gonna like... No, it's not gonna, like it's gonna snow again. Four more. Don't always go that way, but paid off this time. 3 more? 3 more. Almost missed him. Oh, it's up here. One more? One more? Alright, there it is. Alright, now let's go process all of these. And this is the part of the game that's just like, there had to be a better way. Oh wait, why did I do this? No, bury it. This is the part of the game where I wish I could just like batch craft all of these, because it just takes forever. It's a little annoying. So 30. So I'm just gonna You know, I could be slightly faster by tapping B every so often, but I mean, what can you do? Just have to deal with it. Crafting. This is just like button tap simulator 2020. I suppose to break the monotony. Nah, let's just get this. What we got? What do we got? A chafing dish. Good for us. How exciting. Oh, I could check and see real quick. Keep crafting. No, none of these are in storage. Just gotta hope that this first batch I could catch the stringfish. That would make everything worth it. Alright, halfway done. I just got a notification that The Bear won Best Comedy at the Emmys, which is bananas. The Bear doesn't. I mean, it's got funny moments, but it's not a comedy. The Bear is not a comedy. That is such a stressful show. Admittedly, this is the least exciting part of the stream. It's just crafting the same thing over and over again. But it'll lead to something. Hopefully it'll be worth it. Just 7 more. We're so close. I wonder if there's like a underground mod community for Animal Crossing. I haven't really seen any mods, because I'm sure Nintendo would shut it down right away. But if I were to ask for one mod, it would be like a batch crafting system. That would be really, really nice. Last one. Alright, let's get out of here. This was grueling. Got 30. We got 30 opportunities to catch a stringfish. And put something away. Let's toss this. Alright. Took a long time to get those 30, get the 30 clams. I'm just hoping that I don't need any more. What do you want, Marshall? Have you ever hunted the mighty damselfly? Yeah. Sure, I definitely have got a damselfly. Yeah, dude, I'll get you a damselfly right now. Here. Oop. Yeah, bro. Damselfly at your service. Something out. Yeah, let's just do this. Wait. Do I not have one? Whoa, I don't have one. That's crazy. I'm blown away. Well, if I see one, I'll get it for you, bud. Alright, let us begin the quest. Alright, here goes nothing. Looking for big shadows. Big shadows. Not big enough. Black bass shaped shadows. This might be too small. Nope, too small. Dace. It's probably another dace. I don't think that's big enough. Oof. Quicker. Yeah, another dace. It does need to be bigger than this. Oh, it's a, yeah, yellow perch. Too small. I shouldn't even bother with these. They're just going to do damage on my fishing pole. Yeah, no. Another yellow perch. Alright, if this is a dace or a yellow perch, I will not catch this size again. So I think I need... Yeah, I think I need black bass size. What's up, Just Zadie? Yeah, it's a dace. I'm not going to catch that size anymore. I am currently on the hunt. After like an hour and a half, I finally started my hunt for the stringfish, and I'm already two-thirds of the way through my bait. So, you know, it's tough out here. Let's just be honest, it's tough. But once I get the stringfish, I will have finished my museum, which, everything but the, dang it, guy, everything but the art. All right, let's see. I think this is the same size as the other few. Yeah, it's a dace. Gonna get it. It might be a grind, but it's gonna happen. See, it's the same size, but my eye tricks me every time. Alright, we're halfway through. Alright, I'm going for it. That looks bigger. Not big enough. That's a bass. That's a bass. Yeah, that's a bass. That was the right size, though. I'm pretty sure it needs to be bass sized. That is not bass size. Too small. Alright. Nah. Alright, last 10. I'm just gonna catch it. Unless it goes out of reach. Yeah, just gonna catch it, why not? Yellow perch. You know what? I don't have enough bait to be wasting. So I'll just catch them, and when CJ comes to my island, I'll just sell them all away. And then live happily ever after. Okay, this is it. Come on. What? Bass. It felt good. It felt good. It felt like it was the universe telling me something, but nah, not this time. Ooh, bad aim. Alright. Dace or yellow perch? I'm thinking dace. Nope, perch. You know what? I'm just gonna go for the little guy. What happens? I don't know who the little guy is. Oh, little bitterling. Why not? I mean, the worst thing that's happening is I'm like slightly damaging my rod, but that's not even a big deal. Oh, thanks for following, Just Zadie. I appreciate that. Oh, a pond smelt. All right. We can do this. Just a few more pieces of bait left, but one of them, just 3 more. Come on, give it to me. Another smelt. Oh, I knew it was coming. Let's pick one up. Something out. Wow, it's actually kind of nice, like, not having the sound of that waterfall for a moment. Okay, this is it. This is the time. Nope, wrong one. Hurry, hurry. No, it's another bass. You kidding me? Can't believe it. Alright, this is it. This is gonna be the sweet fish. No, the string fish. No. It's okay. We're gonna go out, get some more bait. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I keep telling myself. Alright. Well, it was a good effort. Let's swap these. Please. What should I do? Put it all away. Put it all away. Here we go. CJ's gonna love me, but until then, it's time to go on the hunt for some more clams. It's storage, okay. Alright, hunting clams. All day. All day, clams in and out. There he is. Oh, missed him. Okay. There it is. Oh, I missed him again. I really wish that I could just buy fish bait. But you know what? That would just be too easy. See, Animal Crossing is too hardcore for that. You can't just pay your way into a victory. She's looking for Gonzo. Coco's just staring at trees. I keep missing the first hit. Got him. Go. Alright, it's been a good lap so far. You know, knock on wood. Where are we at? Alright, 7. On our way. Show me more clams. Alright, looping around. Let's head back. All in service of completing the museum. Oh, I missed the... Yeah, he's going the wrong way. Trying to keep an eye open for some clams, just spitting out of the sand. I was doing this yesterday, and I had just like a podcast going, so I was, you know, kept myself entertained. I ended up catching the second to last fish I needed, but I don't feel like it's ethical. Maybe it's not. Maybe ethics is the wrong word, but I don't even think I'm allowed to play a podcast on stream. Ooh, what do you need, Coco? You won't believe what I just realized that I did. I was at the store and I bought something that was on my list. Thing is, when I got home, I realized I just bought this exact same thing yesterday. Would you be willing to buy my baseball uniform? For how much? I already have one. No. Come on, give me a deal. Yeah, not quite. Honestly, yeah, she could do better. Under 1,000, or else it's not worth it. No, it's too bad. You're keeping it then. You eat that baseball jersey money. I could have helped you out, Coco, but He didn't want it. You're overpriced anyway. I don't even know what color it is. How am I gonna make an informed decision? More clams. Oh man. Damn. Oh, there it is. Almost missed him. There it is. I suppose we can take a quick break and knock down a present. What do we got? 5,000 bells. Let's do it. I can be about that. It's like I'm staring so like intently at the screen to see just these little tiny, this little tiny movement. There it is, hiding behind the tree. There's like a soft sound that plays, but it's easy to miss. Coco, remember you messed up. You could have sold that to me. Just overpriced. Come on. Still got a bunch more to pick up. Show me more clams. It's kind of a drought. Oh, I spoke too soon. And I dug too soon. There's one. see another one. Over to the right. Where Coco's standing. Dang it, Coco, get out of the way. I like how Coco is like kind of freaky looking, but she's like one of the nicest villagers. She's very sweet. She's like a bookworm. She just looks kind of like the what are they called? The re-dead from Ocarina of Time. It's just a little bit freaky. And that's why you don't judge a book by its cover. How are we doing? Doing pretty good. It's like, what, 10 more? 10 more. Complete the lap. I think our first lap we got almost 10, so I don't know, maybe we'll get lucky enough. You know what? I think my current goal, nobody else shows up for the stream, so I'm just going to collect all of these, process them, and then quit out the stream. So I have something to do the next time that's not... What's up, dude? You're up in your attic and you find your jockey's helmet. Alright, fine, I'll take it. Appreciate it. You're playing too while watching, so you're stealing ideas. Oh yeah. What kind of ideas you need to steal? I can give you a quick run around the island. So I got, you know, some ideas that I'm willing to give away. I do think that this this area right here, at the front of my island, is one of my favorites. Just this music, like grand bandstand sort of thing. Something away. Let's put that away. It's definitely like my favorite thing. My storage is so close to being completely maxed out. But yeah, steal away. Steal all the ideas. I'd say, yeah, my ideas mostly like either came from my head based on whatever items I had, or YouTube, Twitch, and Reddit. Like, and what's nice about stealing ideas, quote unquote, is a lot of times you don't have the same exact stuff, so you're still improvising. So it's like kind of like stealing like an artist, where you are putting your own spin on things. So I think it's very, very valid. Doing the loop. Wow. Where are my clams? Did I hear one? There it is. I knew I heard one. Alright, only got 7 more. That's very doable. And then I'll give you a guided tour of the island. And then I'll process my clams and we'll be on our merry way. Did I hear one? No. Not a good lap for clams, that's for sure. Not a good lap. It's okay. We'll get one. There it is. I just have to like criticize it and then I'll get one that shows up. There really is no better game to like watch streamed while playing than Animal Crossing. Like, it's just so low stakes, low pressure. Just observe. It's like you don't have to be paying attention to everything, every little moment. It's like the best game to be multitasking. Like, I love it. Yeah, you could play a long time. I very much agree. Like, I will be completely done with my tasks, like, that I've set out for the day, and then just find something new to work on, and then, like, 3 hours pass. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. It's... I don't understand how this game could be so addictive. And, like, I don't know, I'm like 1,000 hours in, and, like... still doing it, still playing. Like, what am I getting out of this? I don't know. Hey, I appreciate that, Sam. Thanks. Oh, we're getting so close. Where are we at? 3 more. Heck yeah. Oh, and there's one right now. Alright, just 2 more. This is so exciting. I definitely expected to get both those clams already. I've got like such high hopes, such optimism right now. The RNG is just... It's like, this game is all about relaxing and like, just like going with the flow. But at the same time, like when there's a task I want to be getting done, I just want it done. So relying on RNG just to spit up some clams for me. Sometimes I just want it done. Oop, there's one. Alright, got one more. This is good. Oh, I think I heard it. There it is. Alright. There we go. Another full inventory. Alright. So, just because of that, just a little quick island tour. Just because. So, you enter the island from the Dodo Airlines, and welcome to Outset. We got a rock show waiting for you as soon as you get here. Hey, you need merch? We got the merch guy to hook you up. The Million Reasons is the band name. Alright. So, the main part of the island is just the neighborhood. Everybody's got their little yard. Most of them are themed. In the summer, this is a kind of just like a more loungy sort of, guys mowing his dirty grass, you know? Yeah, just quick walk through. Town center. Well, I've already walked by it 100 times, but this is the only house that isn't on the grid. This is Plucky's house, and I do have her off the grid for a reason. She's not like a top tier villager, but I love her because, drumroll, she's like a ice cream stand. Like, it's the best. Like a surfy ice cream stand. So she totally belongs in right on the beach. So everyone's got their little yard. Gonzo here has a train theme. My boy Lopez has got like an arcade. Genji. I don't care for Genji, but he's got kind of a cool, like, cool backyard. Antonio's brushing off his skis. Basketball in the back. Let's go this way first. Never thought about putting the flowers to the rims of the island. Oh yeah, yeah, definitely give it a go. I'm glad you enjoy that. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's another thing. Kind of was walking past it 1,000 times, but what I really enjoy is this like boardwalk sort of area just along my beach. I feel like it tied everything together. And this is like I definitely downloaded this like this pattern, this like boardwalk pattern online somewhere. I wish I still had wherever that came from, but yeah, I feel like it tied it all in pretty nicely. And then I just made this more beach, more sand. So yeah, a few ways to cross over into the other section of the island. Of course, there's a bridge, but you know, sometimes I just want to cross straight away. So I got my little island, my ways to hop across. So down here on the beach, this little fishing area. Got some squid out to dry. Some more, fish caught. My boy Captain over there. And then over here is the gym, the outdoor gym area. Of course, we've got like metal music playing. This is the most natural part of the island here. A lot of trees. Little pond right here. And it leads over to my commerce area. So we're open. Of course, we're not. It's too late to be open. But a little bridge over to Nook's Cranny and the Able Sisters. And I kind of themed it like we got Nook's Cranny colors, the blue, orange, and yellow. And then Able Sisters are all little white flowers. And this is where I tend to plant my Oh my goodness. The little robot guys. Why can't I remember? The gyroids. I tend to plant it right there. So that's what that's doing, hanging out. Alright, moving on up. It's my little Zen garden area here. It's a nice relaxing place to just chill. This is actually the newest part of the island. For a long time this was just more trees. And then yeah, figured out what I wanted to do with it after a long time. Up here is my farm. I think I've got all the different crops. These are a couple money trees just waiting to grow. Come Halloween time, we got this guy. Until then, he faces the other way. Oh yeah. The volcano is always fun. And then all the way back here, the little castle walls gives it the vibe that this is like a old settlement. We got the landing rover, just my little space area over here. Alright, moving on down. So I made the... So I already showed the neighborhood, but I made my house area just like the most grand entrance I could come up with. So we got all the oh my gosh, I forgot the name of the flowers. Lily of the Valley, is that right? Or am I got that way off? Got all my lilies here. And my big grand entrance. There it is. Got my waterfall. We'll be spending some time there once I'm fishing. But I will explore the upstairs in a little bit. We'll make our way over there to the upstairs. This is my partner's house. A lot more green. I've got some recipes on the ground ready for her when she's hops on. One lone little flower over here, just in good taste. Of course, now we're back at the neighborhood. So when we exit, got the fountain. We got David's butt up there. I always thought that was a fun touch. And my orchard. So we got all the trees here. Fruit trees. I'm making my way back around over here. Got some more money trees, locked away behind the bushes. And over here we've got the entrance to the campsite. It's like a little mushroomy area, so it's a little glowy area. Yeah, I always really like this area, this section. Down here is just the, I don't really know, pink theme, I suppose. Pink flowers, pink flamingos. I think that this is actually an area that I have to build up. And of course, like another stepping stone across to the main neighborhood. Accessibility was definitely a concern. I want to be able to get anywhere from anywhere, if possible. So most of these vines are just for show. I don't even think I could climb up them. No, it just looks nice. I actually do have a visitor at the campsite right now, but he's not that interesting. Alright, so we're finally up on the second floor. So this is basically the entrance to the museum. We'll get up there. Actually, I might as well do that now. So the museum entrance. Got my little triceratops. Put that back down. So the museum is almost done. Any tips of getting rid of a villager? I really want to get rid of a particular one. I have one I really want to get rid of too. It's Genji. I don't like Genji. I read that it's like a trick. I would go on YouTube. There's like a trick that... it involves like time traveling. So you'll time travel a day, and you'll see like if like one of your villagers, you'll keep time traveling one day at a time until like one of your villagers has like the thought bubble above their head, and if that's the villager that you want gone, great. If it's not, I think you close out and like immediately time travel to the next day, something like that. I got it wrong. I would definitely recommend like, Googling it, because there's people on YouTube that have an effective way of getting their villagers out. One thing that messed me up was I didn't realize your newest villager will not be the next villager to go. You always have to get one more new villager before your latest villager will never leave. So you have to get rid of you have to get another one in before your newest one will go, which was a bummer for me because I had to get rid of a villager that I kind of liked, but it was worth it. I haven't yet gotten rid of Genji. I kind of gave up on that. I will have a stream down the line at some point where I'm just time traveling the whole time, hoping to get rid of a villager. But I would say hop on YouTube. There are a bunch of guides, and most of them are very, very similar about getting rid of villagers. And it doesn't involve like whacking them on the head with a net. It seems like it should it should help by physically assaulting a villager, but it doesn't do anything apparently. I guess it's better if you're like don't really make friends with them, but yeah. Other than that, I haven't effectively done it yet, so I would defer it to people on YouTube that may have done it with ease before. Yeah, I've watched a few videos, so just like Google, or YouTube, New Horizons, getting rid of villager. But yeah, I definitely have that same problem. Plus, I need a lazy villager. I yeah, hey, feel free to hit him on the head as much as you want. Like, watching him stomp off in anger is definitely, there's something cathartic to it. So, keep on doing that if you feel like it. It just doesn't make him go away any quicker. And I'm sure it... I wonder if it helps, because I think that you lose friendship points, but I don't know if friendship points directly correlate to losing a village, or like getting them to move out. Yeah, it's like a time travel thing is the most effective way to do it. Alright, so back to the tour here. This is like one of my favorite parts of the island, because I kind of have a bad angle right now. Why do I have a bad angle? Kind of get the T-Rex lunging at the Triceratops up there. I like that. Actually, I think I probably gotta take this tree down because it is in the way. That's a project for a later day. Alright, just a little relaxation spot there. Not much to see over on this side. This is just another accessibility point. Like I said, being able to access different parts of the island was very important in my design. Like even like over here, like I could easily just get up to the museum area. All right, and now we are in my flower garden. It's not perfectly organized. This section is. It's nicely organized. Oh, yeah. This is something I forgot about. This is my SpongeBob. So we got Patrick on the left. You got Squidward's house, SpongeBob's house, and Gary just hanging out down there. Here's the secret island, or what are they? Or not secret island, secret beach, hidden beach, whatever they call it. And that was something I really wanted to do, was make this like have a ramp rather than using the what's it called, the ladder every time. So yeah, just all the flowers. I still have a lot of breeding to go. All right, now another themed little Easter egg over here is this is my Finding Nemo section. So of course you got oh my gosh, I forgot the name of the father in Finding Nemo. So we got Nemo, we got Dory, we got Bruce. Why can't I think of Marlin? Marlin? Is that right? Anyway, Finding Nemo is fun. Another little natural area that I have this like checkerboard black and gold roses, which I really love. It's very like foresty. I wanted to keep my whole island mostly pretty like natural looking, so I kept as many trees as I could. All right, now we are back at my house, and we enter the backyard. Is this cafe area? I ended up keeping somebody's lost notebook to throw on the bar there, and then my pool, little DJ area. Yeah, my beach pool. Then this is the life right here. Got my yacht in the backyard next to the lighthouse. And this is my like space observation area. So this is, if I've got like a meteor shower, this is where I'll come, because I'll just like sit here. Of course it's super cloudy right now, but I'll just sit here, got my telescope, got my rocket ship, and I'll just like hit the button to capture the oh my gosh, the shooting stars as they come around. And then down here are my rocks, and this was definitely a long project of breaking rocks and time traveling to get them to land in the right spot. And this whole area was a lot bigger at one point, and I was able to whittle it down after I got all my rocks in the right area. But yeah, that was I think that's most of the tour. Yeah, but yeah, that's the thing about my island, is I always wanted a way to, you know, access a different area. So I got a lot of ladders, like hidden ladders. I usually try to put like this little pattern, this like little speckles to denote where my ladder is or something. So you see the speckles up at the top there, speckles here. And it's not a hard and fast rule, it's just makes it easier for me, because I know generally where ladders are. Yeah, that's my island. I think that was pretty much everything. Yeah, I wake up in the morning, run down here to Nooks, cross the river. Cross the river over here. Oh wait, I wanted to get this thing for Marshall. I almost forgot. Yeah. Oh yeah. Damn, that's kind of annoying. Swap it. Just do this real quick. Release. Release? I actually did not want to release that. That's actually kind of annoying. Can't believe. Can you go back to the sand area? Of course. Especially now that I have. Actually, real quick, let me just give this to Marshall. I brought a bug. You can have it. Yeah, sand area coming right up. So I will say that my beach isn't really themed super well, but hey, I'll let you decide actually. Drop this on the ground real quick, because what I really want Let's grab one last clam. So yeah, we're back on the beach. Just some smattering of different beach elements. And another thing is, occasionally on my island you'll see like trees that are like half chopped down, but I like left the bark, and that's because like certain bugs only spawn on stumps. My bug collection is like full now, so I technically don't really need that, but I don't know. It just adds more variety, I think. So this I sort of themed as like my under construction area. What exactly they're doing here on the cliff, I'm not quite sure. Got like a jackhammer for some reason. Use your imagination. Alright. More beach chairs. I think the beach chairs are like, they just bring a little bit of life to it. And then, yeah, little fishing area with this cool vampire squid. And the gym area has its vending machine. So you gotta get your protein shakes. Oh, let's see what Rio's doing. Where will I get lasers? Hey Mike, listen, I need some bells. No. No. I don't even have any space. No thanks. Just saying no. Oh, this is what I wanted. So yeah, more beach chairs. Lifeguard stand. Of course you gotta have a radio if you're gonna be on the beach. And then, little vendor stalls. I think I've got... Oh no, never mind. Of course this is Plucky's house, so themed it with more surfboards. And of course the giant ice cream. Just a little beach table. Another different kind of lawn chair. Oh yeah, and that's another thing I like to do on the beach too, is I added weeds over here in like the corners, because like when you go to a beach, like, well, I mean, a lot of times they could be very pristine, but if you go to like a natural beach, there are areas that are a little bit overgrown, and I felt like having weeds and even like ungrown like flowers won't fully grow over here. So if you have them grow to a certain point, like this looks more like dandelions to me, and I think it just gives it a lot more rustic of a look. So I always like have weeds over here, and I just think it just makes it look a little bit more natural. Yeah, definitely. It was a very intentional decision, because yeah, they don't grow over here naturally. So I just placed them down there intentionally, and I kind of have them scattered all throughout, like wherever it felt right. Are those what kind of tables are those? So I'm gonna back up so I could see what you're talking about. Tables on the sand. So if it's this one you're talking about, oh, I'm gonna need to. Okay, hold on. I can do this effectively. Let me just drop. I'll drop the cash. I'll have to drop one more thing. Let's drop this. It had coffee. Oh, okay. Well, I'll do this anyway. Drop it. Let's find it. I think I know which ones you're talking about. All the way over here on the right. So these These are called bistro table. Yeah, and it has the coffee like on it already, which is kind of nice. So yeah, bistro table. Again, I guess it's just because we're... Hey, San. Thanks for coming in and checking it out. So just out of curiosity, I suppose we could just check and see what everything is called. So this one is beach chairs with parasol, which I think is a great item because we got two of the beach chairs. All right. Oh, Sam, thanks for following. I appreciate that. I didn't see that come through. Thanks. So this is another, what do we call them? Beach chair with parasol? What did we just call that? Oh, thanks. Thanks a lot, Sam. Oh, and thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Yeah. I'm glad you like it. It's been a long time in the works, so... I'm glad I could share it with everybody. Put this back in my inventory. Alright, let's see. See what else we got going on this side. I love this little blow-up thing. It reminds me of, like, festivals. Like, blow-up chair, bed thing. Oh, this is a little volleyball area. Kind of kept everything out of the way because when I'm running around the island, I need to be on the coast because this is where the shells always pile up. More of those fancy beach chairs, which do have a specific name. I just think they look a lot classier. So let me drop this. Let's see. This is called poolside bed. Yeah, these are nice. I really like the poolside beds. So jealous of all the nice flowers you can have. You can never seem to get all the nice colors. I think for a long time... so the pansies are the main flowers on my island. Honestly, it was like a long time of just kind of like breeding other flowers. Hey, thanks a lot, Dr. K-Feld. So these are the main flowers on the island, and I think for like the most part, like I think there's like one or two others that you could get from visiting like neighboring islands or whatever, but it was also a matter of just like visiting other people's islands and like communicating like either on like Reddit or on what was the other thing I used? Like Nookazon, to talk to people about just like visiting their island and like giving them a few bells and they'll give you like a blue flower. There's still a whole bunch of flowers that I don't have on the island, and I really do want more to get all the flowers. It's something that I should have done a long time ago. But yeah, it is nice like having the variety because that way you could theme different sections of the island. For a long time I tried to keep all of them, but then it just becomes like messy. Like I could go back up and show the flower section one more time. But before that, just to finish the beach tour, got my little gazebo over here. Doesn't do much, and I wish I could put something in the middle, but it's nice looking. Not quite a campsite, but we got tents, and then Stonehenge to round it off. And again, the main theme was just to make sure everything is accessible, so I have ways to get up to my, like alternate ways to get up to my museum. And over here, made sure that there's a way to get around, because now, yeah, we're in the flower garden, and I mean, this is not all the colors of the flowers, but if I wanted more pinks, like I could grow more pinks. And now that it's, snowing and all my flowers are watered, like I'm gonna come here tomorrow and I'm gonna have a whole bunch more. But yeah, just to keep it nice and organized, like this 5x5 grid keeps pretty much everything I need. You started recently and you're overwhelmed by how nice everyone's islands are. Well, that's the thing. You started recently. Like, this game is like, it takes so much time. It's just, I'm like 1,000 hours into the game. Like, it's just, and like, it's a lot of time. And like, you just have to go at your own pace. And if there's things that you really want to do, don't be afraid to like time travel. I think people think that time traveling is cheating, but really, there's only one repercussion from time traveling, and it makes sense. And it's like if you buy turnips for the turnip exchange, like, you can't, if you time travel, all your turnips will die. And that's just so you don't, like, hack the game into, like, getting yourself, like, all sorts of, extra money. But I think that time traveling will allow you to get certain things done a little bit quicker, like, and you don't need to. You could really just take the game by, like, day by day, which is nice. Like, you'd spend like an hour in the morning and just like work on your island and like just do your little daily tasks, and like it's like basically collection simulator. Just go to the store, and if you have money, just buy everything you don't have. I do recommend, what is it, the Turnip Exchange website. So Turnip Exchange, like, if you do buy turnips, like you said that you just started, so maybe you haven't had Daisy visit your island yet. Oh, you totally time travel. I don't want to wait for things to build. I totally agree. Haven't gotten any turnips yet, but I learned about an hour ago that it's like a stock market. It is the stock market with a L. But there's a site called Turnip.exchange, and people just basically go on there. Like, so if their island is buying turnips at like a really high price, like, so like 300 bells per turnip or something like that, they will go on and they will like say, hey, you could come to my island, sell all your turnips, and like give me like a fee of like 99 bells or something like that. They'll tell you what their fee is, but most of the time, like, you're just making a profit. And so yeah, you could kind of manipulate that and buy a bunch of turnips and make a lot of money. And that way, like, you kind of play with less restriction. Yeah, so Turnip.exchange. I definitely highly recommend it for making money quick. San, thanks. I really appreciate that about how I decorated my beach. I'd say it's something that I'm still looking to build upon. So like, there's so much to continue doing. But yeah, it is nice, having different flowers, and that way you could kind of theme different areas. Of course, my grand entrance with all my gold and my lilies, like, it's a little over the top. Oh yeah, this hat. Okay, well, what I really got to do now is process all of these clams, which admittedly is not the most fun sound. Actually, I wonder if I could just turn this down a little bit, because it is kind of annoying. I wonder if that worked. I actually don't know if that worked. Let's craft. So yeah. So my main goal today has been to get enough fish bait to get one of the rare fish in the game. I don't know if it's the rarest fish. That's so wild it worked. I'm not quite sure what you're referring to. But yeah, my goal is to get the fish bait, and I'm looking for the string fish. What kind of villagers do you have on your island? Let me show you. So my normally what my goal is to have one of each type of villager, but I accidentally got rid of one of my favorite lazy villagers, Deli, and now I don't have a lazy villager, and instead I've got Genji, and Genji's a jock villager, and I don't like Genji. I've got Antonio already; he's my jock villager. And so Wild was talking about the stock exchange and that it worked. Was letting you know your sound worked. Oh, cool. Yeah, I appreciate that. I'll turn it back up when I'm not doing the crafting, but I just think the crafting sound just kind of gets repetitive and annoying. Thanks for letting me know. Okay, so my villagers. So my grumpy villagers, Gonzo. Coco is my, I think, one of my normal villagers. And then my smug bros are Marshall and Lopez. Lopez is, I think, the oldest. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's been on my island the longest. And then Whitney, who's a snooty villager. Rio, who's, what do they call the one who always wants to be a pop star. So Rio is an ostrich, and then Plucky, the chicken, who I love because her house is a like an ice cream shop. Genji, who I gotta get rid of. I don't like Genji. I need to swap Genji out for a lazy villager. And then Marina, octopus. She's really great. She's another normal villager. And Antonio, the jock, who is great. Unlike Genji, the jock, who I don't like. But I don't have a lazy villager, and lazy villagers are my favorite. They're silly, they're goofy, they're kind of dumb, but I like that. And I got rid of the one that I liked, which was I don't know what I was thinking. But yeah, those are my villagers. Most of them are good, except for Genji. Oh yeah, and that's another little secret. I put these benches, these crafting benches, behind every house, like almost every house. So I don't have to go far to craft. Wherever I am, there's going to be a crafting bench nearby. You didn't know they have personalities and categories like that? Yeah. So yeah, I think there's like 8 different categories, and I think I have this right. I think there's 8 different categories, 4 per gender, and you could have 10 villagers on your island. You love lazy villagers. Like your favorite villager is Bob. His face is so funny. Yeah, Bob's great. I have actually never had a cat villager. It just hasn't worked out. Just haven't had one. But yeah, there's 8 different like main personalities, and I think there's like little branching sub personalities that kind of happen off that. But yeah, like also like there's like a functional aspect to it too. Like your snooty villager might have a different set of like items that they like craft in their house, so their recipes that they give you might be different than it might be different than a like a jock villager. Like you said that your chicken is always lifting weights. Like yeah, you probably got a jock chicken, and he's always talking about like going for a run and having all the gains. Yeah. Yeah. My chicken is more chill. She's just like sisterly, so she's like, I don't know, very nice. She's pretty good, plucky. She's not like a top tier villager. Like they're the online community surrounding this game like has like so many like favorites and all that. Like Marshall's like one of the favorites of one of the favorites of the community, and you know I just happened to get him randomly one day. I was like, yeah, hell yeah, I'll keep him around. Plus, I like the smug villagers too, but I already have Lopez and Marshall, so I probably wouldn't keep another smug villager. Just max it two. He gave you an ugly basketball tee, so you sold it. Yeah, good move. You gotta keep the, you know, you gotta make money somehow, and if they're giving you junk, then get rid of it. You don't need it. All right, we're coming to the end of processing these clams. All right, I'm crossing my fingers that this set we get the elusive stringfish. 'Cause there's actually an app that I use to sort of track like some of the different aspects of this game. Like what are the art pieces that are still in the museum that that I don't have. So the app is called ACNH Guide, and yeah, so ACNH Guide is telling me that the stringfish, the fish that I need to catch, is currently available from 4 p.m. to 9 a.m. at the river cliff top. So that's what I'm going for between, you know, December and March, and we are squarely in January. So, and its shadow is very large. That's what the info says for the fish that I'm trying to catch. Oh my gosh. That is just not working with the thing. Hold on. There it is. I don't know if that worked. So ACNH Guide is another thing I really love. Another tool I really like to have. The jock villagers give some of the ugliest things, to be honest. Yep, I agree. I don't really like the jock villagers, but some are, I don't know. Like some you just like end up liking. Like I don't get it. I don't know why, because their personalities are so similar sometimes. But yeah, I liked Billy, like the goat. I liked Billy for a while. I let him go. But and I kind of like Antonio, but I don't like Genji. Like why don't I like Genji? No good reason. I just don't. You made the mistake of gifting them stuff and then found like a crap ton of fish and fruit in their house. That is very funny. But there's also a solution to it. If you go to, let's say, like, I'm not going to actually do it, but Whitney here, let's say I gave Whitney a whole bunch of fish that she ended up putting in her house and now it looks goofy. If you go into your, I can't remember the name of this, into your town hall and talk to Isabel, you can actually ask her to basically tell them to clean up their house. So you go to talk about a resident, and then, is there a resident causing you trouble? Yeah. Which resident has been troubling you? I'm not sure if this is actually going to mess up anything or not, but let's just do, actually, I'll do Rio, because I haven't given her anything. She's new. What about Rio's behavior? The way her home looks. So if you go in here and say that you don't like the way their home looks, basically they will, the next day it'll be cleaned out and basically be brand new, like it was when they first moved in. So yeah, there's a way to fix that. And yeah, I agree. It's like, it gets a little bit like messy. And I rarely do it, but I rarely gift them things that they throw in their house anymore. I mostly just give them fruit. Yeah, absolutely. Definitely here to give any tips I can. All right. But yeah, we're good for now. But yeah, that is definitely the way to sort of fix that problem. Which, you know, you don't know that. Like, they don't really make it obvious. I used to think that, like, you go to Isabel, complain about a resident if you wanted to, like, kick them off your island, but it actually doesn't work that way. It's kind of a bummer. But it does fix other things. Okay, so we have 30 fish bait. And we are hoping, praying that we can get a string fish. Because we spent a lot of time gathering fish bait. So it said on top of the river cliff top. So this is the spot. This is where I think we got the best chance of getting a string fish. So we're looking for big shadows. Scatter food. Honestly, I already know this isn't big enough, but we're gonna go for it anyway. My guess is this is a dace or a yellow perch. Let's do it. No, I hit the button. No, he's too small. Not even gonna bother. Yeah. Of course, my first one, I would drop the ball. See, this is again too small, I think. Oops. So I think this is a dace or a yellow perch. You mess up fishing all the time. Yeah, see, it's a dace. Yeah, I mess up fishing all the time too. There's like an achievement for catching like 100 in a row without missing, and yeah, absolutely not. That is, I don't know if I'm ever gonna. Oh my gosh, I wasn't even paying attention, but it was too small. We're looking for the big ones. All right. Not big enough. All right, this is again too small, but dace or yellow perch. Another dace. Again too small, but we're gonna go for it anyway. Cause I just get the feeling at one time I'm gonna like guess that it's too small and it's gonna be the right size. All right, we're 1/3 of the way through our bait. Dang, no luck. Only daces. So yeah, this is like one of the rarer fish in the game. Again, this is too small, but just doing it every time anyway. I get real quiet. I've never seen a shadow much bigger than that one. So this is actually the medium shadow. So there are two sizes larger than this. I think there's only one size that's like larger that will show up during this time of day on this part of the geography. But there's two sizes that are larger than the one we were just catching. See, this is the medium. And then there's a large and an extra large. And I think all we want is large. I think it's just large. Okay. Lot of daces. All right. This is not looking good. We're halfway through our food. See, one of them that should be spawning here, that is a larger... Wow. We're two-thirds of the way through our food. This is not good. One that should be spawning here is black bass, which is larger. It's actually the correct size of the one that I want, but I don't want black bass. So it seems like we've reached like the point of the night where there are no more yellow perch. There's just these and basically the stringfish, and one that's like apparently much smaller that I'm not even bothering with. This is big. This is much bigger. No, I hit the button. I can't believe it. Of course. Of course, when the pressure is on. When the pressure is on. See, it was bigger though, so at least I have some. It's not even validation. All right. Well, 6 more. Let's hope. Let's hope for one more good one. Yeah, I got them butterfingers. Well, got them nerves, man. I got nerves because spend all that time gathering the food and then nothing shows up. See, this is another dace. But what if it actually was? What if it was the stringfish? I feel like I'm in like one of those like Sasquatch Hunter TV shows. Like like I'm looking for like this mythical creature. Yeah, got one more after this. Another dace. I cannot believe that the one... Oh, it is a yellow perch. Best bet is to convince yourself they are all days. Yeah, exactly. You know what? Yeah, another yellow perch. Best bet is convince yourself they're all days so you gaslight yourself to success. I cannot believe that the one opportunity in 30 separate casts, one was a large shadow and I blew it. Alright, what do? Put them all away. I'm actually very curious. I'm gonna look up something right now to see how black bass, if they like stop spawning at a certain time of day. Undonated. Reset. Okay, black bass. Oh wait, I had this wrong. Catchable now. Save. Oh, I can catch a black bass. Okay. I thought there was a chance that I could not catch a black bass and that I did 100% mess it up, but that's not true. That is not what happened. Oh, I didn't put it away. That's another thing I do, is I just keep a little storage shit on me so I don't necessarily need to go anywhere to put stuff away. Now now you're emotionally invested. I got some bad news. The thing we have to do now is go dig up a whole bunch more clams. Like that's the next part of this. It's just getting more clams. It's I could probably spend all day just getting clams, but but then it'll come a point where like I'll like cast the first one and then it'll immediately be right and I'll have like 100 extra clams or fish bait. Put something away. Let's put that hat away. I cannot believe that the one large fish was a dud. A dud. But yeah, this is how you get like caught like playing this game for like hours and hours at a time. You got like one little thing that you want to do and it just takes up so much time. And what does it really matter? Not much. I've got until March to catch this fish, but even then, like I could just time travel. Like it's not a big deal. So, yeah, the play now is just catch more clams. Can't say I'm not bummed. I'm definitely bummed. Wait, hold on. Any big fish in this area, though? This could be a sturgeon, which is usually pretty good. Yeah, this is good. Sturgeon. Nice. These sell for pretty good. I see so many people use the treasure islands, but I feel like it ruins the joy of catching it. Yeah, there's that, and then there's also like the risk of like using all your Nook miles to go to the treasure islands, and there's also no guarantees. Like, it. To be honest with you, if I knew that I could get go to a treasure island and get because the fish that I'm trying to catch only spawns on cliff tops in a river, like river cliff top, like basically by waterfalls. And I guess most of them have waterfalls. So I don't know. Maybe I should actually attempt that, but I don't know. Not right now. I'm not feeling that right now. But this will be, when I do catch this fish, it will be an accomplishment because I know I've said it already, but I got all the fish. I got all the fish. All of them. All of them except for one. That guy. So there will be joy. It will be a beautiful day when I catch that final stringfish, the elusive stringfish, because I got all the sea creatures. I got all the insects. All of them. Just missing that one fish. It must have taken me so long. Yeah. Because another thing you might see is, yeah, I've been playing this game for almost 4 years. So it's been a little while. Oops. All right, but yeah, it will be worth it. 90,000. Oh my! I don't even know what 90,000 was. Well, what are you possibly referring to? Oh, my the amount of Nook miles. Yeah. And that was recently I was over 100K because I did a little bit of island hopping. Okay. We're back on the road with these dang clams. But yeah, I think I will. If I see fish in the this brackish water between the river and the ocean, I'm gonna try to catch them. Just something to break up the monotony of picking up these. I think we have the same map. That's super cool. I feel like that's so rare to like catch somebody with the same map as you. So yeah, there's my map, and it's very similar to how it was initially. I tried to keep it as organic as possible. Like I straightened some things out here and there, and messed with some of the, what do they call it, topology. But yeah, I do like this map a lot. So that's super cool that we got, if it's not the same, something similar. Like that's rare and pretty rad. We are looking for the clams. You know what? As part of this too, let's just catch any big fish as well. No mini island in the middle. Oh, mine definitely it came with the mini island, but I ended up building it up a little bit and moving things around. I think it had the mini island. How do you terraform? So there will come a time in the game. I think it's when you hit 3 stars. When you get like a 3-star island, you will get the option to buy like an app for your like in-game phone that gives you this island designer, and at that point you're allowed to, start building up walls, tearing down walls, changing the river, adding water features. But yeah, the game will make it very apparent when you're allowed to start terraforming, and then yeah, it's so much fun when that does become a important part of the game, because then yeah, you get your whole island becomes your own at that point. I think it's when you're at 3 stars. I'm pretty sure something happens when you're at 5 stars too, and I can't remember what that was. You haven't gotten Isabel yet, so assume it'll be a while. Yeah, but yeah, probably be a little while. But yeah, enjoy it until that point. I think like by the time I was able to start terraforming, I liked my island enough to where I didn't want to like change it so much. Like there were already things that I like kind of had in certain places that I didn't want to move around too much, but it also allowed me to like make my neighborhood area a lot more uniform how I initially like wanted it. Um, Yeah, I think I like there was a like a moment where I was just trying to track like how the progression of my island went, um, but that gets really tedious to sort of pay attention. I think I probably have photos like in my Nintendo reel, like screenshots of like my island at certain points, but it's like really tedious to kind of go through all that. I can't remember. So I think when you get Isabel, was Tom Nook telling you at that point if you've got like 1 star, 2 stars, 3 stars, or is that like not even a thing yet? You've seen the creators do a huge, elegant theme, and I'm like, there's no way I could do that. Those creators spent um, lots and lots and lots of time. That's really what it comes down to. It's just like the game is a time suck. The game just takes so much time. So they either did that or they like. Well, that's again going back to the turnip exchange thing. Like even if you have like a ton of like bells in this game, like it's still hard to it's still hard to collect all the items you need. So you basically still need to like log in every day and buy out the Nook shop, and it's just, you know, takes a lot of time. And then you have to like basically, like if you see something online, like on Reddit or something, and you're like, oh, I want to create that. Like, chances are you don't have all the same pieces, so you have to get a little creative with like with the pieces that you have, and you end up creating something new based on, you know, using somebody else's work as inspiration, but it's still your own. Like in the end, I think that's I think that's a really satisfying part of it. Um, I think the stars are when Isabel comes in. Okay. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. It must be like a part-time job. Well, honestly, like early in the pandemic is when I was playing this the most, and yeah, I was probably putting in enough hours to have made it a part-time job. Um, I wish I was streaming back then. I wasn't. I was just honestly laying on my couch into the wee hours of the night, or just use Treasure Islands. Yep, that is another thing. Just Treasure Islands is another way of making your way, um, progressing, and which is, I think, every way you can play this game. Like, there's not a way to play this game that is invalid. Like, if I could, I would love to see like if people had mods for this. Like, I don't think there's like a mod community for like. I've seen mods for Breath of the Wild, but that's it. I've never seen any other Nintendo Switch game, like first party Nintendo Switch game with like a modding community. But even that is like valid. Like, I think because there's nothing competitive about this. So like I think it's, oh, there it goes. I think there's no wrong way to play this game. My island's a 2-star, so I'm grinding with the flowers. Yeah, gotta grind with the flowers. You gotta get enough on the island. I found out when I was at 4 stars that, well, no, I think I already hit 5 stars, but I had too many trees. They cap the amount of trees you could put on your island, so you could have too many, which is a bummer because I like my island to feel sort of natural. Um, what ended up fixing that for me was I just ended up building more stuff so there's less space for trees. But any place where there could be a tree, I've got trees. Um, yeah, grinding with the flowers, even like trying to like figure out how to like make certain color flowers, like blue roses. There ain't no way I'm getting a blue rose. It's like really convoluted. I might like I might hop on Nookazon and see like if somebody's selling blue roses, like, and just like buy, like, spend like bells. I'm not ever gonna spend real money, but spend bells and give somebody like, I don't know, 100,000 bells for a couple roses or something. Um, put something away. Suppose we'll do that and that. Um, but yeah, there's no wrong way to play this game. Oh, I did it again. It's like I forgot what actually just happened. My shovel broke. All right. Oh, what's Coco doing over here? All right, that's another lap. Your villagers will always get in the way at some point. Luckily, I'm not like putting like flooring down or something. Okay, there we go. Wait, what's this? Settings. Oh, not Neptune. I'm sorry I didn't notice it before, but appreciate the follow like a while ago. But thanks for that. Oh, all right. Let's see if we can get another. Oh my gosh, I already forgot the name of them. Oh no, this is like a sea bass. Hey, thanks. Oh, black bass. Yeah. Since I'm right here, I'm gonna drop this back into storage. Put something away. Alright. I am crossing my fingers that when this is done, we get that stringfish. Then Blathers would be so happy for me. And really, that's all I really want is Blathers to be happy. And then my grind after that is going to be trying to get the art, which is just, I don't know how I'm going to do the art effectively. Like, it just takes so long. I guess the only way to do art, like, with any sort of, like, speed is to, like, sit there and time travel, like, all day. I guess I could probably just do a stream, like, once I finally get the fish. Yeah, I love Blathers too. I actually really love Celeste. I think that's her name. The other owl that like is obsessed with space. I think she's my favorite like NPC. But yeah, I dread, you know, needing to get all of Red's art because I have so much of the fake art. And again, there's like resources online with like, hey, is this real? Is this the fake one? And I use that like almost every time. But it's all RNG. Like you don't know what you're gonna get and if it's gonna be fake or not. I think he came to my island and he told me I was family. And I told him that that was sketchy. That's funny. That's awesome. Yeah, because he calls you like his cousin. Yeah, and he is sketchy. He'll be back. He will never stop being sketchy. Like he will sell you fake stuff constantly. But it's the only way to get the art for the museum. Eventually you can see him like every day on Harv's Island, which is just another island you fly to. I'm not sure when that opens up. But yeah, they eventually like you get all sorts of shops on like a different island. Which is nice because you can go every day. He offers less items, but it's better than waiting for him to come to your island. Oh, you just unlocked Harvest Island. That's awesome. Yeah, you get like the photo booth and all that. And if you take photos of your villagers on Harv's Island, you can actually go into like the shop, and that's how you get. I think it's special goods. That's how you get the different posters of your villagers. So you take them into Harv's Island and just drop them in there and take a photo, and then you could actually go in and unlock the posters of all your villagers. So yeah, that's like a big plus of getting Harv's Island. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, it is nice. That's so cool that you just unlocked it. Yeah, there's so many little things that the game doesn't tell you. So sorry if I'm like giving you any spoiler or not. It just, I just think some of these things are so fun, and like sometimes it's hard to. It doesn't tell you, so like how are you gonna figure it out? Yeah, it is. It is a pretty cute thing. And if you go to Harv's Island in, here's another. It's not a spoiler. If you go to Harv's Island in June, it's like wedding month. So like you just take photos of this couple and like dress up their like reception and all that, and you get like a different kind of currency to to spend on different items. Actually, like the amount you had to Google for this game is more than you had to for any other game. That's so true, and it's like on the surface like the simplest game, but when you really look into it, there are so many moving parts. And yeah, I constantly have to have Google open or that Animal Crossing guide app, because I can't keep track of everything. Let's see what Coco wants. Got carried away by a conductor's cap. Okay, I'll take it. Thanks, Coco. Oh, I'm so close. I'm just gonna drop this right here. We are so close to another run of trying to get the stringfish. Right. Is that it? Is that the last one? It is. All right, let's go process these. That's so exciting. Have you played Animal Crossing Happy Home Paradise? I was thinking about getting it, but I'm not sure if it's worth it. I downloaded it, but I mostly downloaded it so I can get like the... Because if you link it, you have like a different section of the special goods. So it goes to this promotion, and you get different like items. Like these are all from the Happy Home Paradise app. Like if you download it and somehow link it to your Nintendo account, you've got more things to do in this game. I've never played it. I think I tried playing it for like a day, but just didn't end up getting into it. Oh wait, Happy Home Paradise. I was thinking about something else completely. I was thinking about the mobile app. The Happy Home Paradise, in this game, the DLC. Yeah, I've got it, and yeah, I've like made a whole bunch of different. I almost have filled it up. I kind of decided like I've almost filled up all my islands, but I really want to make sure that I get islands with all of my old villagers on it. So there's still 3 of my old villagers that have left that I want to collect before I fill out all my islands. Because I just wanted to have everybody who's ever been on the island to have a little spot. I think that's a little cute thing to do. Um, and I think, so is it worth it? Yeah, if you building the houses, it's definitely worth it. And there's other items that you can get as well. Um, so yeah, if you're like going through your day and you finish up your like tasks or whatnot, and you're like, there's nothing else I want to do, you can go in and you can just start like designing other homes. And like there's also like actually there are spoilers for that, so I don't really want to give too much away, but there's like fun little things that happen on the Happy Home Paradise Island. So if you wanted to, if you did the Happy Home Paradise, I think it's worth it. It adds a whole nother element to the game. So I usually check the island like once a day just to see if any of my old villagers are there. Um, but yeah, it is good. There's a lot of heart on it too. There's a lot of there are characters on that I really enjoy. It's like a little monkey guy. I forget what his name is, but there's Wardell the walrus. It's really great too. Yeah, great characters. Oh. Yeah, you could. I mean, you design like I don't know, like 50 or something, 45, 50 other Islanders' homes. And another thing that you can do is you can come back to your island and redesign one of your own villagers' houses. Like right now, if I wanted to like take where is Antonio's house and I wanted to change it up, I could. If I wanted, I wonder. I don't think I could give him a second story, but yeah, you can like completely update like your Islanders' homes, which I think is super cool. In addition to like randoms that you get on the other island, yeah, I think it's definitely worth it. Yeah, that was definitely a surprise. I haven't gotten around to that yet. I'm like, I'm sure someday. And I think you could even like adjust like how their outside of their house looks. I'm not certain of that. But yeah, you could. I think by having Happy Home Paradise, you could make your own island even more customized, and you could get like physical walls that you could place in your house too. Um, after you build so many of these like designer homes, it's really nice. I remember being so excited when it came out. Just another thing to do in the game. Nine more. Yeah, I forget what it's called. It's like Happy Camper or something. I'm not sure. The 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 one that's for the phone. Uh, that's what I was talking about before with like the special promo items that you get in the shop. I forget what that was. I don't know if it's even still a thing. Um, but yeah, for a long time, like I mean, I see this game as collecting simulator. Um, so whatever I could do to like just get more stuff in the game, I would do. Does this come in a different color? Yeah, I want that. But now my like storage is like almost full. I've got like a total of like 5,000 slots, and I'm at like 4,900. So I'm gonna have to find a way to whittle it down, sell a bunch of stuff. Just okay, sweet. We are full. All right, stringfish, you are mine. Let's get him. Let's get him. He stands no chance. He's not getting away from us, not this time. Alright, stringfish. I know. I'm crossing my fingers. You know what? I'm just gonna, throw it down for everything. Alright, we've got a little or smelt. Okay. If it gets out of the range of my, yeah, he's out of my range. I don't care. Throwing one more in. There it is. Let's go. No, that's not it. Felt good. Looked good. It didn't feel good. Alright, let's make it. Let's do it. No. I could feel it, the rumbling. Like when I feel the rumble on a big fish feeling good, that's gonna be exciting. 3 in a row. 3 black bass in a row. 3 big fish in a row. I could feel the rumbling. Another pond smelt. Bitterling. I'm like so. I feel like I need to be so focused. Even with these ones that I know aren't the fish, I have to be in the zone. A lot of bitterlings. I guess I've mostly been skipping past the small fish, so got a sampling error. It's gonna happen. Manifesting. This is gonna be a pond smelt. Yes. Another pond smelt. Okay, this is gonna be a dace. Dace. I'm gonna guess another dace. Another dace. With that size, it's either going to be a dace or a yellow chub. This one's going to be a stringfish. Fuck! I hit the wrong button! Of course. Of course. This one's going to be a stringfish. Not a problem. Is it going to turn that way? I don't think so. No, that's not it. It's alright. It's alright. This one, yellow perch. Dace. Oh, there it goes. I still got bait. Oh man, I'm running really low on fishing rods. Yeah, hold it. And I know I'm never gonna want. Well, at the end of this, I never have to fish again. I'll have all the fish. I'll only have to fish for like fishing tournaments. This is my final fish in the game is what we're looking for. I'll go to the museum. I'll just saunter my way over to the museum. All right. You just seen the northern lights. Oh, that's awesome. That's super cool. Yeah. I love all the little details they put in this game. That's awesome. We got here is, what is this? The bitterling? No, no, no. The pond smelt. No, we got a carp. It's the first carp we caught all night. It's gonna be another carp? Nope. We'll never know. Wow. The carps have come out. I wonder if they come out after 1 a.m. Oh my gosh, it's 1 a.m. This looks like there's gonna be another carp. Nope. Smelt. Okay. Coming down to the wire. Smelt. And yellow perch. No, it's a dace. Oh man. All right. Drum roll. It's been a run. It's been a run. So, I think we got about 45 days. I can't believe it. So, this has been a lot of fun. I cannot believe that we weren't able to pull it off in the end. But I do think that this is going to be calling it. I'm going to be calling it for the night tonight. It's been such a blast hanging out with everybody. Yeah, I really enjoyed you keeping me company, showing you around my island. And yeah, I just being here with the journey of me trying to get this dang fish is we got to get it. It's the last one. We need it. How are we going to get it? I don't know. But we're going to find a way. We're going to do it. I think it's just perseverance. But yeah, I think I'm going to call it for the night. And maybe I'll be on in the next couple of days. I don't think I'll be on tomorrow, but maybe Wednesday. I'll start off and I'll just do the normal chores, getting around the island, getting everything done, and then do the same thing and try to lock in getting this stringfish. And man, when we get it, it's gonna be glorious. It's gonna be so good. To end the night, we're gonna pick up this present and call it. Well, yeah, thanks so much, Not Neptune, and just Zadie, Sam, everybody who's been hanging out. This has been a lot of fun. But yeah, maybe I'll talk to you. I think thank you everybody who followed. And yeah, I'll probably end up talking to you in the next few days or so, and then we'll see where we can go. You know what? Let me see if I can raid another Animal Crossing streamer. Just give me 1 second. Let's see. Let's do somebody with a low viewer count and a video. Oh, we're not reruns. We don't want anybody with reruns. Okay. Let's do this person. Oh, there's 66 followers. Well, good for them. We'll do it. 1 second. Okay, I think we're there. Thanks a lot, Sam. Site convo. Start raid. All right. Well, you guys have a great night. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Ready to raid in a few seconds. Great.
Is it Michaels? Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, y'all. I appreciate that. Hopefully I said your name right. Please correct me if I said it wrong. Welcome in, Raiders. How was Animal Crossing? Oh my gosh, were you doing some decorating? Thank you so much for the raid. How are you? Still in the beginning, but I'm loving it so far. Do you have a favorite activity in Korea yet? I know you said you in the beginning, but just curious what you're taking about.
Hey, what are you doing?
I was sick for a minute.
I just finished. But yeah, it was I ended up having a bunch of people on when you came on.